So you had
Yeah.
your games ticket with the team already in a pocket, and then you went on masters.
Yeah.
How was that sitting with your team? Weren't they like, so, oh, come on, we have to
No, they
we
were
have to switch.
no, they were really supportive. The goal for the team was making semifinals, and we knew
Yeah.
we weren't able to compete for getting to the games.
Hmm. Yeah. They removed the button where it used to be, so I was like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah, I can tell you, I never do this.
All kind of technical stuff. Is this your first podcast?
No, it isn't, but it is on a Zoom meeting. I don't do a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
Zoom things.
I haven't find any podcasts on you when I researched you on the internet. What podcast did
I
you
did
do?
a couple in the Netherlands, Burpees aan de IJssel, and another one which I don't remember the name, but it's all in Dutch.
Oh, yeah. Are they
Yeah.
on YouTube or are they on like other
Spotify
platforms?
is one, and the other one I really don't have a clue.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I didn't find you. Yeah, awesome. I've researched you and
Yeah.
I found this old video from weightlifting 101. You've been around a while.
Yes, I have been. I've been doing CrossFit for 10 years now.
10 years. So
Yeah.
2013?
13. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's old.
Yeah.
How did you find that thing?
I saw it on YouTube and I was working out at a local gym and they had some CrossFit inspired workouts and I really liked that, but that was like just with people who are working out because working out is like something you do and I was really competitive and then they told me maybe you should
Hmm.
try CrossFit if you're really competitive because I just really wanted to win. And so I did one trial class and I just fell in love with CrossFit.
Man, back in 2013, there was a CrossFit box in the Netherlands.
Yes, yes, in The Hague. I think there were like 2 to 3 boxes, and one of them was in my hometown. So I was pretty lucky to have one
Wow,
around.
that's a
Yeah,
coincidence.
yeah, it is.
3 boxes in the entire country.
Yeah, but now it's like more than 3 boxes in my city. A
Yeah.
lot has changed over the years.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember back, I was like dabbling into this more or less at the same time, maybe like
Yeah.
2 years after. And in Germany, it was the same. Like it was only like the box where I was going was like 30 minutes away with a car, and there wasn't anything. And then I moved away for studies, and
Yeah.
there wasn't anything. So I was stuck in a park, like working on my own for like 2 years before anything opens up here. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. But
So they
now a
told
lot
you
is.
in the normal gym, they told you, you should try this CrossFit because you're so
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but I'm really competitive, and it was just like people who regularly were doing like classes like Zumba and stuff like that, and then we had like something like CrossFit. So yeah, it was better for me to find a regular box, and I was lucky to have one around.
And did you stuck to that box ever since?
No, 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 not at all. Actually, I've been around a lot. I think. Well, even right now, I'm training at 3 boxes.
Wow.
Yeah, one because of the team, because I'm doing yeah the open as a team, and one because that's my hometown, and the other one because of they have like all the fancy equipment, and I just visit friends a lot in other boxes as well. So I see a lot of CrossFit boxes nowadays.
Man. How little was CrossFit in the Netherlands when you started on a
It
on a
was
scale?
really, really, really small. Yeah, I don't. We had 3 boxes, and I remember like my first year. I think I joined in April, and then like a month after, there was like a qualifier for Lowlands Throwdown. That was already around then, and I did
Wow.
the qualifier, not even knowing what that was, and I made it. but I wasn't like really good or something. But not a lot of people joined back then. But yeah, it was really small compared to now.
Interesting. Yeah, it skyrocketed, I think.
Yeah, it did.
Wow. The Lowlands was around at that time, man. That's insane.
Yes, I think even the first one was in 2012, I guess. I missed that one. And then 2013, it was like it was a kind of a big event. It only grew from there.
Yeah.
But it was my first thing I did.
Wow. And did you look into it on YouTube when you heard that phrase, like, you should try that out? That's really competitive.
Yes.
And
And I saw
what did you
and
see?
I was like,
Did you watch the games, or what did you saw?
Regionals, actually. I found a lot of
okay.
YouTube videos on regionals, and I was like, damn, I want to do that. And I want to go there. Yeah. Not knowing that
Crazy.
was really possible. Yeah.
Crazy. 2013, was that the year when Annie was around, or was that even after that?
No, Annie was around. Annie was like, I think she was the fittest of the world back then.
Yeah.
And she got some back-to-back titles then.
Interesting. So perfect timing for European to stumble into that.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's so interesting because it's such an American thing. Like from the beginning, it was like only in America, I think. And then Annie Forster showed up and like put Europe on the map. And now it's like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting. I had another guest from a box owner from Germany on last time, and he was like making like really funny like the really funny topic because it's such an American sport. Like we all say these American words for it, like squats or deadlift or whatever. And even the word training, he was like, that's not a German word. It's so normal for us to say we go to training. But what is the actual German word? And the German word could be something like üben, and it sounds totally ridiculous if you say it, Is there a Dutch word for training?
We also use training. I'm thinking. I don't think so. No, I think we use training, yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
So why did you like stuck with it? Why CrossFit?
I just really like that it is so random. Like it could be gymnastics, it could be cardio, it could be weightlifting, and I like all the aspects. And I don't like doing something over and over and over again. I did gymnastics for 14 years, and I did things over and over and over again. And I was kind of tired of that. And although you're training a lot for CrossFit, like you do your lifts and your gymnastics and everything, it's quite well, you never really do the same. So that makes it interesting. And I am just somebody who needs sports. I love sports. I have a lot of energy and I need to do something. And I just really like this because it's a lot.
Yeah, it is. So gymnastics was your sports background?
Yeah. Did that for 14 years. Did some little things for maybe a year. I did some tennis, but gymnastics is really my main thing.
Man, I love tennis.
I really like that too, but yeah, gymnastics was I just like being upside down and flipping, and I still like that, and I still do that, so that's fun.
Yeah, let me see. I have some pictures on that. So 2013 you started. Let me see if I can share my screen.
Oh wow.
And I think this was in 2017. You've been the fittest in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And then I think, was it last year you went to the games as a masters athlete?
This year I went to the games.
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah.
No, 23.
Yeah.
How was that? Was that the ultimate goal? Like since you started that thing? Did you
Um,
always wanted to go, or was it like,
well, I think everybody wants to be at the games, but I
hmm,
didn't think it was an option to go to the games. Even this year, I knew I was a master, but my goal wasn't really going to the games. I went team this year, so our goal was to make semifinals as a team. But of course, we all did the open, and after the open, I got texted by a friend. She was texting me because I didn't even check the leaderboards. She was texting me like, you're like 10th of the world," and I was like,
wow,
"No, I don't know that."
in your age
And
group?
yeah, in my age group,
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, I was only looking at the team, so I was like, okay, the team made it perfect, and I don't need to know anymore. But yeah, then
Mm,
people texted me and they say, "Oh, okay," and then yeah, I realized, okay, maybe this is an option. So let's see, let's try quarterfinals. Um, quarterfinals were like the Tuesday and Friday we had team quarterfinals, and Saturday, Sunday it was age group. So I was like, okay, I'll probably be a little bit sore, but I can try it. And I tried it, and then I made semifinals, and then it got pretty serious. Then it was my goal to make the games, and yeah,
interesting.
that worked out.
That at that time, could you still do like both? If it hasn't worked out, could you still do the
Yeah,
team thing?
yeah, because
Okay.
I also went to semifinals as a team. And
Oh,
the
really?
semifinals for the yeah, so the semifinals for age group they were online. So
Yeah.
before I had the semifinals with my team, I already knew I was going to the games.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So you had
yeah,
your games ticket with the team already in a pocket, and then you went on Masters.
yeah.
How was that sitting with your team? Weren't they like so? Oh, come on, we have to
No, they
we
were
have to switch.
no, they were really supportive. The goal for the team was making semifinals, and we knew
Yeah.
we weren't able to compete for getting to the games.
Hmm.
So that was the goal, and that was the goal we made. And my team was actually really, really supportive, and they told me that I should try it because, of course, I had some talks with them. Like, what do you think? Are you okay with me trying? If you're not okay, I'm going team. So if you're not okay, that's fine as well. But they were really, really supportive, and they said, "No, you have to try it. You have to do this." And yeah, I did.
Wow, that's a cool story. Actually, I didn't knew
Yeah,
that. Wow. So you've been in the 35 to 39 category.
yeah,
Is that the first Masters category or the
yeah,
second?
yeah. It's the first. So that's why I also didn't have a clue, like if I was able to make that before the open. I didn't even think about that. I was like, well, only 10 of the world go, so probably won't be me. Yeah,
Only 10, man. Only
yeah,
10.
yeah,
That's that's pretty like an elite group, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Who
It's
else was
just
in that? Who else was in that category?
well, one of the people why I started CrossFit, Stacey Tovar.
Oh, wow.
I was watching her movies on YouTube
Yeah.
before when I started CrossFit. Danny Horan, same story. And then we had some people from Europe, and I think a lot of American girls.
Oh, so you were not the only European
No, there
out of
was
that
a
10?
girl from France and a girl from Spain.
Wow.
Yeah, so three Europeans. So not too bad.
And how was the games? Like, what was the experience? Were you like, okay?
Well, I was, it was amazing. It was something else. I did a lot of competitions, but I never was this nervous. Usually, I'm not that nervous anymore. But this was like I was 10 and I had my first gymnastics competition. Those kind of nerves. So that was yeah. I had like the first workout, and it was a snatch and clean and jerk, and I just really like lifting, and I was in the warm up area, and I thought, I don't know how to snatch anymore. I don't know. I think I forgot.
Hmm.
And yeah, but it was crazy, and it was such a nice experience. Yeah.
What placement did you end up?
Um, 8, but one of the girls tested positive for something,
Ooh.
and now I'm 7th. So
Wow, 7th fittest in the world.
yeah.
Insane. What was the craziest like experience during the games?
Being in the Colosseum, that is a great vibe. Yeah, and also there was air conditioning, so that was a little bit better than outside. Outside was really, really, really hot, but just the atmosphere in the Colosseum was something else. That's the thing you like always see on YouTube and yeah, in all the things, and that was nice.
Wow. Is it like that, like even for the masters categories? Or is it like, I don't know, like if you go to the semifinal in Berlin this year,
Yeah,
like, well, not for the teams, but like the earlier heats, like I'm getting in the Coliseum at like 8 a.m. and I'm staying all the
yeah,
time at the stands and watch everything. But how's that
yeah.
at the games? Like for usually like the earlier heats don't have a lot of support. Like how's that for the masters field?
Yeah, with the masters, we are like the first masters. So we are the first age group. Um, I actually didn't pay a lot of attention on how many people were in the audience. My best
Yeah,
friends were in the audience, and I knew exactly where they were. And there were people in the audience, but I can't tell you if it was. It's definitely less than when you have like the individuals and the
yeah,
teams.
sure.
But there was a nice
Is
vibe.
you is your age group like going first, or do
Yeah.
they let you on the floor like the last?
Well, actually, I don't even remember. I think like they started with the oldest age group and then they build it up
Yeah.
towards us. I think they did it like that, but I actually can't recall that. I just knew it was like, okay, this time you should be here. It's that time you should be there.
Yeah.
One of my friends was my coach, so she told me you should be here, you should be there, and I wasn't thinking.
Are the logistics like crazy?
Yeah, yeah, that's also something else. Usually, when you have a competition, you have like a call time, and then it takes like 20 minutes before you go. But now you have a call time that's 40 minutes prior to your heat, 40, and then you go to another place so you can do your warm up. But then 40 minutes in advance, you go to another place, and then there is a possibility to warm up there as well, and then like 20 minutes prior to your heat, you're going into your corrals, and there you have to wait until it's go time.
Wow. How many workouts did you guys do?
I think 9. I think 9. I think we had like 3 a day, and it was 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I've never
crazy.
been so sore in my life.
So you kind of like accidentally stepped into the like quarterfinals and
Yeah.
semifinals. How competitive is this age group at the moment? Like, was it
It's
really hard to make it to the games, or
yeah. Yeah, it is really competitive. And especially at the games, these girls are really, really, really fit. It's yeah. But a lot of us are still like we're not really competing in other competitions at the master category, but a lot of us are just like still joining in the elite. So
Mhm.
and we can
Yeah?
do that.
Do you think it's like that because it's the first like age group?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Is that
You
competitive?
always have
Because I
like
had
people who are just really fit, like Sam Briggs and Kristen Holt. They're like always there. Yeah, I don't know.
is
Maybe.
Christian Hote competing at a Masters?
No, but she's always
I
really
think she
fit.
had a kid. I think
Yeah.
she had a kid
Hmm.
just lately. That's what I'm asking. Interesting, because I had this one like Masters athlete from Aruba on a while
Yeah.
ago, and she was like, she basically told me like the first age group, like UN, like 35 to 39, has the most eyeballs on it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's, in her eyes, it's like the most competitive in that sense. And she was like 39, and she was like, it's my last year in that category. And when I'm like really anxious and wonder what happens when I'm going to 40 to, I don't know, 45. What's the next one?
Yeah. 40 to 45, yeah.
Yeah. How old are you? I think
I'm 36.
36. You're so
Yeah.
you have a lot of time in that category still. I think CrossFit is the only like I don't know, it's no you don't have you have a good excuse to ask a woman how old she is.
Yeah. Yeah, but I still have a lot of time in this group.
Yeah.
And still the goals for next year are again going with the team to semifinals. So yeah, there your age doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, and if you accidentally end up on the leaderboard again up that high, will you try to go again?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll just see how it goes. I'm usually not like someone who says like this is my goal, this is my goal. If I end up there, I end up there, and we'll see. And if not, I will find something else as a nice competition to do. So it's not really my goal, but if it works out, it works out.
I'm always when I have athletes on, like elite athletes, I'm always like, how insane is that group of people? Like, if you go to the games, like, it's a different kind of breed.
Yeah.
These people are not normal.
It's pretty serious, I guess. But if I'm like speaking for myself, I wouldn't do it if I didn't think it was fun. I'm doing this because I like it, and at the moment I don't like it, I'm gonna do something else I like. So, but I still really like it.
I guess so. Wow, over 10 years.
Yeah, still.
This is crazy.
It's still fun.
And I originally found you because I had a look what people Andre had on his like training protocol and the no shortcuts.
Yeah.
And are you the only like masters athlete on that program?
Yeah. Well, who went to the games? Yeah, for the moment. Yeah.
So I found you through that, and watched your profile since then. Nice. How did you why did you choose that program? How did you find that?
Well, actually, because my teammate was doing it. I haven't been actually following a program a lot, or sometimes I followed the program and then I changed everything and that did it myself. But my teammate, he was starting No Shortcuts, and I was like, okay, this is nice. If we are a team, it's nice if we can train together, because I feel like you're really getting better when you train together with people. So it actually was really convenient, and that's why I started, and I liked it. It's a fun program.
Is it like a specific like team program or just individual program?
We follow the regular program, but there's always a team option. And during our time to semifinals, Andre helped the team. But we had our own coach in Vondo Gym, but Andre was helping out with the programming. And then our own coach coached us in the things where we needed it.
Interesting. So Andre, was that the first time you met Andre?
Yes, I think I've met him. I had the age group semifinals, and like the same day, like when the age group semifinals were done, I flew to Denmark for a training camp, and that's where I met him for the first time. Yeah.
Interesting. I think I have with you, I have my collection. No, almost complete. I didn't have Julie on.
Almost.
But I have like every no shortcuts athlete who made it to the games last year or this year.
Oh, nice.
I had on the show. I think so. I had Manon on, Jelle, Tommy and Nortje, the backup, Andre himself. No, Nike and Julie are the only one. I need to get that.
Definitely.
What do you think makes this program so good? Like, it really made a splash this season. Like all the athletes going to the games and really like doing good there.
Yeah.
Obviously, the teams too.
Yeah, I think the experience of Andre and all, I think he spends a lot of time getting like the right people around to build a program. And if I look at the program, there's always like you have to do this and this and this, but there's always a big explanation why we are doing things. So I think it's really a well thought program. I think that's one of the keys of this of the program.
Will you stick to it?
Sorry. Yeah, definitely.
Man, yeah, Andre is committed. When I had him on the show, he was like, it was a time when he announced that he's going team and not individual.
Yeah.
And now he's not even competing anymore. So
yeah,
but
I think
back
he's
then,
like totally committed to all the coaching and the training program.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Even back then, he said like he wants to build. His final goal is to build like the best training protocol out there and take over the space. And now he's focusing 100% on it. Like I can only imagine what this year brings for him.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Hey, can you see my notes when I share my screen?
No.
Good.
Okay.
Because I wondered if I like shared it right or if I just shared my entire. This picture is interesting for me. Like, what's the time difference between these two pictures?
6 years. Says the photo. The first one is actually at my first Lowlands Throwdown.
Really? Okay. This is when you just started?
Yeah, this is when I just stopped gymnastics, and I was like, I think there's an 8 kilo difference between these photos. Really tiny legs and tiny arms.
Is this 2020?
Yeah. This was the other competition was strength in depth. It was a sanctional back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference between these two girls? Like obviously the body changed, but what else is the difference, you think?
Well, when I was competing in gymnastics, I was very light, and I didn't eat a lot. And during CrossFit, I kind of learned that you need to eat a lot in order to gain muscles and energy. I think that is one of the biggest difference. And yeah, like I said, the photo on the left is my very first competition, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I didn't have a clue. And the second one, I already did some big competitions. I did regionals, and I was more in control. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah. Like that's interesting that Lisa Epler liked this post. Because I think she's a gymnast before CrossFit too.
Yeah. I did some training camps with her as well. And I think we've been to the same regionals. I've seen her a lot of competitions.
That's interesting because like gymnastics, it's almost a necessity that you're light because you don't have to.
Know, but I think it's like just really old fashioned. But yeah. It was kind of it's not a good thing of gymnastics, and I don't know if it's still like that, but yeah.
Did you have some did you have to fight with your mind when you made that transition, or was that never in your head?
It just happened naturally, I think, because I was like working out more, and you need to eat more. And
period. I think everybody needs to eat more.
And then I saw my body changing, and I was like, okay, I actually kind of like this. I feel strong. When I was doing gymnastics, I never felt strong. And I really like feeling strong.
Interesting. Yeah, because when I look at this picture, for example, like my total like perspective on on not even women or strong women, like bodies. I think like bodies in general, like my total perspective on bodies in general like changed so much since I found this sport and this thing. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, for me too. Yeah. Back in gymnastics, I always thought, okay, you have to be a little bit skinny and stuff like that. And now I don't know. I like a strong body.
Yeah.
There needs to be some muscles there. Oh, hi. There's my cat.
Your cat's so amazing. I have this stories.
That's her.
With your cat.
Yep.
That's so good.
Here she is.
Are these like videos? Are these during the lockdowns and stuff?
Yep.
I guess so. So you worked out at your home and your cat is all around.
Yeah. She was always next to me. She is always next to me.
Don't crush your cat with your head.
Oh yeah, that won't happen. But she just really likes when I'm being upside down. I don't know what it is. If I'm doing a handstand, she just wants to cuddle. She always wants to cuddle. She's so cute.
That's crazy.
Yeah, in the lockdown, I made like a little home gym, and I had like a squat rack and weights, and could do some things. That was nice.
Awesome. Is that in your house, or do you have an apartment, or?
Yeah, this
are
is
you
in my
living
house.
Are you living on the ground floor, or?
No, and I couldn't drop things, so it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I had to go for safe. It was a special time. I had a bike erg at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, the squat rack.
That's so good.
Yeah.
When I see things like that, it's such a lost opportunity for me, because I'm a photographer, and some months after the lockdowns, I thought I should have like made a photography series of this home gyms and stuff, because they were so crazy things.
Yep. Yeah. Like this. I needed a bench, so I got my bench.
I need a bench. I use my sofa.
Yeah. Yeah.
So amazing. I think Andrea Solberg's dad pulled a pull-up bar into the mountain next to her house. I think that was the craziest thing I saw. Like it was a pole like going into the mountain, so she can do pull-ups.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, I saw. I've been to like kids' playgrounds to do like workouts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was a crazy time.
That's also interesting for me, because when I started following you, oh, there it isn't even. I don't know. Like your tattoos.
Yeah.
Like when you scroll way back, you don't have tattoos, and it's kind of weird.
I had very little ones there, but you can't see them.
Oh well. Is there a story behind them?
I like tattoos. That's the story. And they say it's addictive, and I cannot say anything else about it. Once you have one, you want more.
I know.
Yeah. I just really like some of them have a story, but some of them is like, I just really wanted a phoenix on my back, so I did. So yeah.
Awesome. Can you I don't know. Like if we talk about all this like body composition and strong women and stuff, are there like other values you've learned or go through on your journey into fitness?
No, I think that is like the most important one, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I think that one is the most important one. And like I said, I just like doing sports and I need it. And this is something really fun. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited what you gonna gonna show up this year, and if you're going masters or team again.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Hey, there's the cat again. Hey, Cashew. Hi. Hi. Hey. She is a cuddle bug. You're now in front of the
You're now on the internet, cat.
yeah. She doesn't care. She's hungry.
Oh, when we're after live, I have to show you a series I made with a buddy of mine. It involves cats and this background.
Oh, nice.
So good.
I love cats.
It's so good. Yeah, Belinda, thanks for being on the show. That was fun.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm gonna. Where is the button again?
Cashew, come. Cashew.
Oh,